The Old Hound. An old hound who had been an excellent good one in his time, and given his master great sport and satisfaction in many a chase, at last, by the effect of years, became feeble and unserviceable. However, being in the field one day when the stag was almost run down, he happened to be the first that came in with him and seized him by one of his haunches. But his decayed and broken teeth not being able to keep their hold, the deer escaped and threw him quite out. Upon which his master, being in a great passion and going to strike him, the honest old creature is said to have barked out this apology: "Ah, do not strike your poor old servant. It is not my heart and inclination, but my strength and speed that fail me. If what I am now displeases you, pray don't forget what I have been." The application. This fable may serve to give us a general view of the ingratitude of the greatest part of mankind. Notwithstanding all the civility and complaisance that is used among people where there is a common intercourse of business, yet let the mainspring, the probability of their being serviceable to each other, either in point of pleasure or profit, be but once broken, and farewell courtesy. So far from continuing any regard in behalf of past favors, it is very well if they forbear doing anything that is injurious. If the master had only ceased to caress and make much of the old hound when he was past doing any service, it had not been very strange. But to treat a poor creature ill, not for a failure of inclination, but merely a defect of nature, must, notwithstanding the crowd of examples there are to countenance it, be pronounced inhuman and unreasonable. There are two accounts upon which people that have been useful are frequently neglected. One, when they are so decayed, either through age or some accident, that they are no longer able to do the service they have formerly done. The other, when the occasion or emergency which required such talents no longer exists. Phaedrus, who more than once complains of the bad consequences of age, makes no other application to this fable than by telling his friend Pylades, with some regret, that he wrote it with a view, having, it seems, been repaid with neglect or worse usage for services done in his youth, to those who were then able to afford him a better recompense.